Did hell just officially freeze over? A top Republican senator says he is open to nationalizing our banks.
We're going to have to do something that no one ever envisioned a year ago, no one likes, but to me, banking and housing are the root cause of this problem. And I'm very much afraid that any program to salvage the bank is going to require
so what would you
the
do
government
now?
to get. I would not take off the idea of nationalizing the banks.
Whoa, Senator Lindsey Graham taking a lot of heat for that comment today. Brian Moore says the senator is absolutely right. He's the former presidential candidate for the Socialist Party USA. First off, sir, have you ever lived in a socialist society?
No, I haven't, Mr. Varney.
I have, and I'm a refugee from it. But you must be ecstatic that, that our president, much less a Republican, is leading us towards a socialist paradise.
Very much so. We're really pleased that they're coming around to recognize the importance of this position that the government should take.
So you want politicians to decide who gets a loan and who does not get a loan?
No, we really want an independent, democratically controlled commission made up of consumers and economists and accountants to set policy and then work with cooperatives and credit unions and state-run banks. They would be the decision makers. We want a decentralized government. We don't want a bigger government, and we don't want the government bureaucrats to be making these decisions.
But unfortunately, in a socialist society, who gets the money, who gets the loan, who gets the credit, is all based upon political criteria. It's who you are. That's how they decide who gets the money. And if you're not a favored group, you don't get the money. Now, you really want that? Because I tell you, I'm a refugee from that kind of nonsense, and really, it doesn't work.
Well, Stuart, the country that you're from and other countries where there's socialized medicine, those people are better off health-wise. They live longer.
No, sir, they are not.
So
Please
it's been demonstrated
that... You've never lived in a socialist society. I have.
No,
I know all about it. Believe me, it's awful. It's not only an economic construct, it is a moral construct. It saps the morality out of any society. Just look at Europe today. But go ahead, you make your case. Turn America into another Europe. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, capitalism has sapped our economy. We are on the verge of collapse. In fact, we may be in a Great Depression right now. For all we know, $2.5 trillion may have been distributed to banks, unbeknownst to us and our Congress, by Ben Bernanke of the Federal Reserve.
Capitalism survived the real Great Depression, despite the efforts of communists and socialists, and we came out of it strong and prosperous, and we've had 6 or 7 decades of unbroken prosperity because of capitalism. Look at socialist societies, and they simply have had no prosperity whatsoever. It just doesn't work, sir. Doesn't work.
America embraced socialism. Unemployment insurance, workers' comp, child labor laws, Medicare, Social Security, all of those things were socialist ideas that were embraced by the Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah, but you're going to the very heart
of our society.
You're going to the very heart of our society by controlling the money and making money available to favored groups or not. That's a much bigger thing
not
than
favored groups.
medicine.
It's going to redistribute the money on a more equitable basis. It will be a democratically controlled
According to you, you're going to decide who should get the money, not the marketplace. Oh, no,
the people.
No, can't have that.
The people will decide.
The people.
The executive committee, the independent committee, the workers.
The Politburo will decide, will it? That's how it's going to be done?
Oh, come on. That's communism and centralized authority. We are socialists. We decentralize government. We have workers and citizens who make the decisions in a democratically controlled environment.
Planes leaving for
it's
Havana
about time
most days via Canada, I believe. And you know, there's a lot of planes going to London where you can enjoy your socialized medicine if you can get in the queue. I'm sorry to say, look, I know I'm making a joke, but look, Brian, it was a pleasure having you with us. I'm afraid I'm flat out of time, and I really hope we do not become a socialist society. We clearly disagree. Thanks, Brian.
Well,
investigators